You see, it's been raining here as well, on and off, 2, 3 times it rained here in my town as well. And the weather has cooled a little. Yesterday it was really hot. Sunita, looking very different today. Is it a different kind of makeup or zero makeup?
Zero makeup, sir.
That's
I
why.
just lipstick because today I wanted to go somewhere and I went there. So that's why. Otherwise, there is nothing.
Yeah. Huh. So, I hope you guys have all written your opinions. Today I'm going to read your opinions. I hope you have. Did we have somebody else here? No. Just the six of us. Have I already written to invite people? Yeah. I'm looking at our group, trying to see if you guys have written your opinion. I don't see that. Asana wrote about Father's Day on the 18th, I guess, on the 18th. I would like to ask, would they celebrate Father's Day as a family thing or a religious thing? Religious festival, religious celebration, Father's Day, because Jesus Christ and God, that
Good evening.
thing. Ankit, you look very different. Hello, Yasmin, ma'am.
Good evening,
Hello.
sir.
Ankit, you're looking like one of those guys we see, you know, in music bands and all. Nice fashion. Hey, Adnan, come bring your chair. So, Khushi and Simran have gone off camera. I don't know why. My voice is a little rough
It's nice
today.
here.
Mhm. Simran, Saurav.
Network.
So there was no homework in the practice book, was there, guys?
There was homework
Just,
in colorful book.
yeah, in the colorful book, the main book. I like the way you said that. The colorful book, page number 96. Yes. Hmm. Nice perfume. Yeah, killer. Is it expensive? How much? Only. But it smells great. Okay. So let's read, guys. A. I don't like staying with my auntie. I miss my mom. He is feeling homesick. He is homesick. The boy is homesick. He doesn't like staying with his auntie. He misses his mom. B. We have got the house we were trying to buy. We are so excited. We are so delighted. We've got the house we were trying to buy. I mean, when will I experience something like this? I mean, I felt this way only when I got married because it was something I really, really wanted. I wanted to get married to the girl I got married to. I felt this way. And then I felt this way when I got my daughter as well. But in career and all, I don't know, everything happened at a pace that never made me feel like surprise thing. Like I always wanted to teach an international class, and in 2021 I had these 12 students from different countries studying with me, zero Indian students, and it was a paid class. It was lovely actually, and but I didn't say, oh, we got the house. Actually, I remember, yeah, when I got my first payment in dollars. That day I felt, yes, yes, I'm an international teacher. We got the house we were trying to buy. We are so delighted. See, I haven't prepared this presentation very well. Prepare something, prepare for something, and prepare something slightly different. Okay. For example, you prepare a presentation, you prepare an answer, okay, you prepare for something. It basically means you prepare yourself for it, okay. So I'm preparing for an exam. It means you're preparing yourself to do that exam, right? So prepare for something and prepare something. Do you understand the distinction, the difference, guys? You prepare for tea or you prepare tea?
Prepared.
You prepare tea. It means you actually make it. Okay. I haven't prepared this presentation very well. Okay. I haven't made this presentation very well. I haven't prepared this presentation. Okay. Sometimes the distinction is very small and either is fine. I haven't prepared this presentation very well. I'm so nervous, right? D. I've got the kids on my own for the weekend. I've got the kids on my own. Learn this. I've got the kids on my own. It means I don't have my wife to help me with the kids. I've got the kids on my own. Now change the word kids and put the house. I've got the house on my own. It means you are alone in the house. I've got the house on my own for the weekend. Okay. So I've got the kids on my own. Sometimes English language can be very, I will say, um, uh, idiomatic, and a sentence like this can be very tricky for other people, non-native learners of English, non-native speakers of English. This sentence can be tricky. I've got the kids on my own. Huh? Understand the context?
Yes, sir. Sir, here for the weekends, I don't understand.
Yes, Yasmin, ma'am, I'm here to help you. It means
Uh,
for 2 days. For 2 days, his wife is not gonna be there. He has no help. I've got the kids on my own for the weekend. I'm going to Nawab. I'm going to Delhi for the weekend. Okay, for 2 days. Okay, Saturday and Sunday. Now, in some cases, one day as well. Okay. E, section E, or picture E rather. What? Annabelle is getting married? I love the expression on her face. I don't think I'll look this, beautiful if I show this face. You know, this is why they Some people have a photogenic face, when they are in front of camera.
Good
The
evening.
way they look, the way they move their face and body, they look good. Look at this girl. She's looking beautiful. Is with this expression. We try this expression. I'm not very sure everybody here will look so attractive. Some of us will look really silly, you know. Hello, Tani.
Hello,
What?
sir.
Annabelle is getting married? F. She what? Annabelle is getting married? I am absolutely surprised. Do we have the word? I'm absolutely amazed, right? Could be delighted as well, no doubt. She's happy that Annabelle is finally getting married. F. Our eldest son has just graduated from university. Pay attention. From university. From university can be replaced with from school. Our eldest son has just graduated from high school. Okay. So it means he has passed. Okay. Now, we are very proud. My Wi Fi has stopped working again. I'm so annoyed. I'm so stressed. My boyfriend is always texting his female colleague. My boyfriend is always texting his female colleague. I'm so jealous. My favorite doll is broken. I'm so upset. So upset. And I had trained so hard. Look what happened. His shoes, I think, Look, you can see his toes here, right? So I think something went wrong with his shoes and he could not run. And I trained so hard. I'm so disappointed.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now complete the sentences with your own ideas. Tell a partner. I was scared. Everybody, feel free to come in. Number one, your ideas. I was scared because the light had gone out. I was scared because your ideas. I was scared because I heard somebody talk or I heard somebody talking downstairs. I was jealous because
My sister looked prettier than me.
my sister looked prettier than me. My sister looked prettier than me on my wedding day. Okay. Okay, go on, people. I was jealous because she was talking to him, not me. I was
Sir,
jealous because
I have sent you
My
homework.
husband talked to
you
me.
can share your ideas now as well, ma'am. Please do. Everybody who's done, Lena and everybody else, Simran, Singh Saab, all of you, please share your ideas here. Unmute yourself and speak.
Sir, I have already sent you homework.
I know,
Yes.
ma'am, but I want you to speak out here in the class. That's what I'm saying.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Go on.
Uh, I was jealous because my all family member, even my husband, were attending, celebrating, and enjoying my niece wedding party, and I was here only uh, to watch them on video call.
Okay. Can I give you a little bit insight here about the word jealous? Normally, the word jealous is used in love relationships, emotions, when somebody else is getting what you want. Okay. Somebody else is getting what you want or what you think you deserve. Okay, jealous. And the word is more used in love relationships. However, there is a similar word called envious. When somebody got something that you want, but you don't have. Okay, somebody has something that you want, but you don't have. Somebody has a car. My friend has got a car, and I want that car. I feel envious, not jealous. Jealous, normally is used more. Again, some people
when
do
you
use it. Yes, ma'am.
when your friend got a car or anything, so you should be proud of them and happy with them.
Yes, ma'am. I understand. If I were a good person, I would feel that way, but I'm not. So I feel envious. He's got a car. I don't have that. I want that car. So I feel envious. So when you feel envious, you feel you deserve something that the other person has and you want it. Okay? Envious. Something that the other person has, you want it. Okay? You don't feel that something that belongs to you is giving attention to somebody else, like your girlfriend, your husband, your wife. They're giving attention to somebody else, or even your son, is taking more care of his auntie or his mother in law, and the mother feels jealous. That's okay. That's okay. Okay, but envious is for possessions and for belongings and money, status in society. When you have that, and I think I need that and I deserve that, then I feel envious. I want that as well. Ma'am, if your friend gets the promotion, okay, how do you feel? Mainly you feel envious. Okay, jealous is when something you have or something that is yours gives attention to somebody else. Like your husband is dancing with a woman who he works with, then you might feel jealous, not envious. Okay, but your colleague has got a lovely jhumka, then you might feel envious. That's the small difference. Okay, everybody understood? Envious, jealous. There is a word envy as well. Okay. I envy you. I envy you. Now, two people worked very hard to improve their English. After 5 years, they met each other, and one is speaking much better English than the other. Then the person with poor English skills feels envious. He thinks, I want that fluency, I want that style of speaking. So he feels envious. Now, number three. Anybody else wants to give me another sentence? Their idea with number two. I was jealous because
Uh, I was jealous because my girlfriend is not cuter than my friend's girlfriend.
you were jealous because your girlfriend is not,
I was jealous because my friend's girlfriend is cuter than mine.
is better,
Cuter than mine.
cuter, more beautiful. Okay, girlfriend को cute बोलोगे breakup कर लेगी.
12
Okay.
लिखिए 12
12 नहीं होगा इसका 12
Do
नहीं
you understand the meaning of the word cute?
या 13 16 है।
Cute
12 लीजिए ना भाई
नहीं हो
इतने
पाएगा
कह रहे
भाई
हो
make
पटियाला
a
का
girl
स्टॉक आपका लग
happy.
रहा
If
है।
she
इतना
is
ही
your
लग रहा है
girlfriend,
एक मिनट
she's not going to feel happy if you call her just cute. You call a child cute, all right. You call your nephew, your niece cute, all right. You call your wife cute, you call your girlfriend cute. I'm not very sure all of them are going to be happy about it. When you are in a romantic relationship, you have to give a compliment which shows your uh, attitude towards them. Maybe some silly girls will be happy if you call them cute, but a lot of girls will be like, you call me cute? I'm cute? Not attractive, not beautiful.
Sir,
Then,
do you know sometimes your experience works?
अच्छा बेटा उसका अलग से पैसा देना, okay? Now, I'm teaching English vocabulary. Cute का फीलिंग दूसरा होता है. वो कभी किसी को रोमांटिक रिलेशनशिप में नहीं बोलना चाहिए. Okay? You're looking cute. पागल हो, उसका दिल टूट जाएगा यार. A girl does all the makeup and comes in front of you and you say, yeah, you're looking cute. रोने धोने लग जाएगी यार अगर इंग्लिश अच्छी रही तो उसकी. She will start crying and she'll break up with you. Next. I was nervous because Khushi, you're not giving examples.
That was the
Yes,
question.
Yasmin ma'am. Tani.
I was nervous because my teacher asked me about the homework which I hadn't done.
Okay, Yasmin ma'am. Good. See, I will say that I can notice if you are responding spontaneously like this, okay, then I'm telling you, it's definitely, oh, Kush, you're not feeling well. I'm so sorry. Okay. However, can I give you some correction on this sentence? I'm not feeling well since morning. Okay. So, because it has started in the past and has continued till now, present perfect is needed. So,
I
I
haven't
haven't
used
felt well or I haven't been feeling well. Okay. Both. Present perfect, simple or continuous doesn't matter, but perfect is necessary. I haven't felt well or I haven't been feeling well since morning. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Saurabh was nervous because he went to the exam room without preparation. He was underprepared. He was underprepared, not prepared very well. Tani, number 3.
I was nervous because I met my husband first time. Because
You were
we
nervous because you met your husband. It was the first time
first
you were
time
meeting him. Say, because it was the first time I was meeting
I
him
was meeting.
or meeting my husband. I was nervous because it was the first time I was meeting my husband. Okay, I was going to say I was nervous because I had lied about my height to him. Okay, let's continue. Other people. Good. Look, I want to tell you something, okay? After hearing my example, you guys can think of many similar sentences, okay? Because you guys have learned so much that you can do this, okay? I want your examples from those examples which you wrote because it was your homework, not the examples you're thinking of now. Number 4, I was upset because
I was upset because my mother had scolded me a lot for not being there at her house for nearly 4 years.
Yasmin ma'am, would you mind repeating?
Yes, yes, sir.
Would you mind repeating?
I was nervous because I was upset because my mother had scolded me a lot for not being there her house for nearly 4 years.
Okay, for not visiting her house for 4 years. Okay.
In her house for 4 years.
Wow. So you didn't visit her house for 4 years and she scolded you and you became upset. Wow. Interesting. I thought you would be happy because your mom missed you so much. So there is a positive thing here as well. If my mom scolded me for not visiting her, then I would think, oh, she's missing me so much. It means,
No,
yeah,
sir.
I
Two
still
years
matter.
ago, I went to Patna when they were in Patna. I visited there to them.
Hmm. Okay. This is how you're going to get better, Yasmin ma'am. With this practice and more listening, ma'am. More listening, okay?
Yes, sir.
more listening, so that, look, I have started to notice. I hope it's all spontaneous. Everything you're saying is spontaneous, okay? And if it is spontaneous, then the words are coming out right, and it will give me a lot of confidence, okay? Again, I'm okay with you making mistakes. I'm okay with all my students making mistakes, because that's a reality. You can't wish it away. You can't just hide it and get rid of it, right? So you have to acknowledge those mistakes, understand the reason behind them, and work on those reasons. And then as a result, you will be better. The whole purpose of being in this class is this. Now, what are the problems when you are trying to do this? Your upbringing, your social status, all these things work as problems, obstacles, because you don't want to look embarrassed. If you make mistakes, you feel embarrassed, you look embarrassed, and you don't want that feeling. So, but you have to go through these feelings of embarrassment. From my side, I will not make you feel embarrassed. I will just correct you. But I know it is something everybody feels when you are an adult, you are making a mistake in speaking a sentence, especially English, you have to feel a little bad. I know that feeling because I was there, I did it. Okay. Number 5, I was disappointed because
I was disappointed because I had to return home due to heavy traffic and I couldn't reach my destination
you were disappointed because you.
because I had to return home due to heavy traffic and I
Oh,
couldn't.
yes, I remember that. Yeah, very. I can understand your frustration that day. Oh, my goodness. I would hate to be in your place. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I remember attending, Purva's wedding. It was not a very easy, I would say, journey, because we got stuck in the jam, a long traffic jam, and we had to go back multiple times, and we tried so many different routes. Eventually, we got there, and we were important people because Ravi was with me, the Dulha's brother, So, yeah, but yeah, it was not a very easy journey. Uh, Kushi wrote, government didn't pass student farewell for scholarship this year. So you were upset because government didn't pass student farewell for scholarship this year. Okay. And Kushi also wrote that she got bad grades in her final exams. And she was nervous because it was her first day at university. Good examples. Singh Sahab is writing, I was upset because that girl rejected me yesterday after all my hard work. Okay. I was disappointed because okay, you cannot say I have, okay. Because I was disappointed is past tense, everyone. So the reason cannot be in the present. Okay, I was disappointed because I worked hard in semester 3. After that, I got one back. I mean, you're writing, I got one back, which doesn't really make much sense in English. I know what you're trying to say because I know the way Indian यूनिवर्सिटी स्टूडेंट्स टॉक बैक लग गया है, वो वाला बोलना चाह रहे हैं, तो I got one back. No, this is not how you express it in English. Okay, I couldn't clear all my papers. Okay, I failed one paper. Simran, I was disappointed because I made a lot of silly mistakes today. Oh, is this true, Simran? Oh, hmm. Take my advice more seriously, beta. If you don't, was it you're talking about English mistakes? Okay, something else. Mhm. But if you don't want to make a lot of silly mistakes in English, then you got to take my advice very seriously, everybody. Okay, number 6, I was proud because Lena, I was proud
Uh,
because.
I was proud because my students won the math competition in our city.
Wow, lovely, fantastic. Congratulations, Lena. You're a good maths teacher. I wish you could speak my language, Hindi. I would take your help here. Okay, anybody else?
I was proud because my mother became ward counselor.
I was proud because my mother,
Became ward counselor.
didn't. What did you say, Thani?
Became ward counselor, sir. Ward
Oh,
ward.
okay. Hmm. Yeah, keep going, everybody. I was proud because.
Because my son was rewarded for top in his school, for top in his school.
In the top.
I was proud because people. Okay, forget it. I don't want to tell you why I felt proud. I was proud because I got all the answers right.
So you should be always proud because you are a teacher and teaches a lot of students.
And we
Ma'am,
are your student.
I should be proud that you're my student, Khushi. Absolutely. You know, yeah, this class has some sharp-minded people. Yeah. I was saying, what was I saying? I was proud because I don't know. Actually, you reach a certain age at which you don't want to say nice things about yourself. It feels like other people should say those things about you, not you yourself. I'm actually putting my skills in English to good use now with my children's school that we have started. It is such a useful skill to have, to be fluent in English, to be able to speak English effortlessly around children. You know, like when I speak slowly and carefully in front of my grown-up students, it's different. With children, they learn so much faster and better. They encourage me to speak, I will say, more casually around them. In front of you guys, I have to be a little more careful with what I'm saying. So, yeah, I'm very proud of the fact that despite being a Hindi medium student all my life and everything, despite never having the opportunity of visiting an English speaking country, despite never having the exposure to any outside place, despite being a pure Bihari person, I have managed to bring my skills to this level where I'm able to make such a big contribution to many people's learning and everything. I'm very proud of this fact. Okay. Now, next, match a line in A with a line in B. Yeah, let's do it. 9.13. Let's listen to 9.13. There are some answers here. 9.30.
Nine point 13. What did you feel? 1,
I was scared because the lights had gone out.
2,
I was jealous because my sister got the biggest bedroom.
3,
I was nervous because I hadn't sung in public before.
4,
I was upset because my best friend had forgotten my birthday.
5,
I was disappointed because the restaurant wasn't very good.
6,
I was proud because my photo won first prize.
Okay. Now, B, number 4, I mean. Let's match. Sometimes I feel really homesick.
I am sure you do. What do you
I'm
miss the
sure you
most?
do. Now, when you say this line, I'm sure you do. What is your tone? I'm sure you do. Means I understand. I agree. Yes. Sometimes I feel really no homesick. I'm sure you do. Now, this is an English reaction. I don't expect Indians to say this line unless they're really comfortable with English. Okay? Informally, casually. Look, there are a lot of people who speak English on TV. They speak English in formal context. Like there are spokespersons of different parties. They are very educated people. They can have great conversations. But this kind of reaction, I'm sure you do, only comes from people who have actually lived this language for some time at least. Sometimes I feel really homesick. I'm sure you do. What do you miss the most? Now, think of similar situations where you can use I'm sure you do. Okay. I feel really jealous when my husband, talks to my sister, a wife says. I'm sure you do. It can be a very, very awkward moment. Okay, number 2. I've got too much work to do.
You will manage. You are just stressed right
You'll
now.
manage. You're just stressed right now. You are just stressed right now. So, when do you feel stressed? When you think you have more than you can handle. When you feel you have more than you can handle, you feel stressed. Number 3, I'm worried about my driving test.
It's normal. I was nervous when I took mine.
It's normal. I was nervous when I took mine. It's normal to feel a little nervous before a test. We're going to have a baby.
Oh, that's fabulous. I am delighted for you both.
Oh, that's fabulous. I'm delighted for you both. 5, I get upset when people are so horrible.
Well, remember that people can be really too.
Well, remember that people can be really nice too. Okay, 9.14. Listen.
9.14. Talking about feelings. 1.
Sometimes I feel really homesick. I'm sure you do. What do you miss the most?
2.
I've got too much work to do.
You'll manage. You're just stressed right now.
3.
I'm worried about my driving test.
It's normal. I was nervous when I took mine.
4.
We're going to have a baby. Oh, that's fabulous. I'm delighted for you both.
5.
I get upset when people are so horrible.
Well, remember that people can be really nice too.
9.14. Talking about feelings.
So, shall I put you guys in the breakout room and you will talk to a partner? And then we will do everyday English. Are you guys ready for some pair talk? You are going to say these lines, okay? And then you will continue some of these conversations. I think great. Yeah, Khushi can start with sometimes I feel really homesick. Then the other person will say, I'm sure you do. What do you miss the most? Okay, and then she will answer this question. And then Zafri might say, or Simran might say, or anybody here might say, someone who has got too much on their plate, they might say, I've got too much work to do. Then you'll say, you'll manage. You're just stressed right now. No, actually, it is just a little too much. Can can you come over and help me? What? What do you need my help with? Actually, okay, and then you can use your imagination. And if it is real, it would be the best. Okay. If it is real, it would be the best because you won't have to think about what you have to say because you already know what you have to say about, talk about. So sometimes imagining a hypothetical situation, can be more difficult. So I'm worried about my driving test. Replace the word driving test and say some other test if you want. It's all right. So, guys, feel free to make some changes here and make the conversations more relatable to you. You ready, everybody? Still feeling homesick? Make a video call, Kushi. Make a video call. Maybe it will help. I remember when I felt homesick, it was the year 1999, I think. Yeah, 1999. Yeah, 1998. I did my plus two. It was the year 1998, the same year I had left. And I was at my nani ghar and I felt homesick because of my mama's behavior. One mama was a little rude to me, too rude to me. And I couldn't take it. You know what I did? Without telling anybody anything, I just, got onto the bus, came to my hometown. My mom was surprised that I was here all of a sudden in 3, 4 hours. So yeah, sometimes feeling homesick can be a little too much to handle. Who's not going to talk? I can see Zafri being very busy with his work at the shop, so he won't be able to talk. I can see. What about the rest of you guys? Are you all gonna talk? Because
Yes,
no.
sir.
Mm-hmm. The page is in the
Yes,
group.
sir.
You guys are taking it a little too casually. Okay, I'm opening the rooms and I'm putting Zafri somewhere just to listen to.
May I say something?
Yes, Sunita.
So whenever I listen to you, and it makes me realize that English is so easy, but when I come to learn and read and write, so it's become so tough for me. I don't know why, but I felt this.
Pehla line, what was your first line?
When I wanted to say that whenever I listen to you, I thought that English is so easy because you speak smoothly. Like your English is really amazing, and you speak easily, and you even your every word I can understand. So I thought that you speak it well. But and I realized that whenever I listen to you, so it's like English is look like very easy, but when I read, write, and learn, then it look like so difficult for me.
Yeah, right, right. Well, I can understand what you mean. I felt that way when I was in my journey of learning English, and I was not fully ripe. I was not fully ripe, paka hua. You reach a certain stage where you think, yes, you're matured in what you're doing.
Sure.
So before I reached that stage, I had the same feeling. I used to listen to native speakers of English and I felt, yeah, I understand everything they're saying. But when I try to speak, why do I get stuck all the time? And then I continued listening. I continued talking. Okay. It was just not the time. That's it. I was on the right track. I was doing the right things. It just needed more time. And I was just expecting a little too much, little too early. That's it. So there was nothing wrong with me. There was nothing wrong with the process. I was just expecting a little too much too soon. Now I understand why it's all this way. So anyone who feels when they listen to other people talk and they think they understand everything, great, good for you. Start paying attention, closer attention to the way this person you're listening to puts the words together. Okay, the order of the words, and pay attention to the forms of the words. Try and ask yourself, why this form? Why not another form? Do you know the reason? Do you understand how it makes you feel using another form? Why it would be wrong? Think about these things and you'll be fine. The problem with you, however, Sunita, is, as far as I know, being your teacher for such a long time now, you have a lot of problems with your and basics. You know the basics the wrong way, I would say. Okay. There is a lot of margin for improvement there. And if you dedicate yourself like the other students I have, if you dedicate yourself like other students I have, I think you will learn it in like 6 months, 1 year time. But I don't see you doing it even for a day or two. I'm sorry. You have never been a sincere student, Sunita. A sincere student takes notes, does the homework, follows the instructions the teacher gives. Unfortunately, you are either I understand or I don't understand. You have never got into the process. The process matters. Lena, ever since she joined this class, have you noticed the way she sits there? What is she doing when she's there? Trying to benefit, trying to learn what she has to learn. What am I talking about? Which word she should pay attention to? That is called sincerity, paying attention. Okay. So only a few students realize what they're supposed to do when somebody is speaking the language that they want to learn. A lot of them think, हाँ समझ में आया नहीं नहीं समझ में आया. That's it. They are on two sides. Yes, no. They're not in the process of making नहीं समझ में आया into हाँ समझ में आया. They're not in the process, and that's why they struggle more. You know. So yes, do what you can. I am going to open the rooms for you all. Ready? Adnan, why don't you also join? Come on, everybody, join and talk.
Hello, Jeffrey.
हेलो। और सबर करना पड़ता है दिल्ली में भाई, ना इजी ना। अब 3 महीने हुआ बंद करके जा रहे हैं।
Please mute yourself, please, Safi. And guys, I didn't notice what is Sanjeev participate at all in the conversation. Sanjeev, you didn't participate. So I wonder what your motivation is to be here. Because
they don't give me any permission, sir. Any chance?
Oh, yeah, it is their fault. Yes,
That's
it is
why,
their
sir.
fault. Guys, next time, please, Haldi Achat, Halda Sanjeev Babu boliye. Okay.
Yes, sir,
So,
because they don't give me any chance.
I understand, Sanjeev. Good one. Very good. They didn't give you a chance to speak. They put something on your mouth, maybe a tape or something, and tied your hands behind you so that
No,
you couldn't
no,
speak.
sir.
I understand. You muted your mic because they didn't give you a chance, right? So you decided to mute your mic. Okay, good. All right, people, I've shared one page of homework in the group. That will be what you'll do at home. And tomorrow we are going to learn so and such. Good, useful phrases, in the spoken English. Such a hassle. Okay, so I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye, sir.
Good night.